You did everything right. You layered up, wore the expensive jacket, bought the thermal underwear the internet recommended, and now you're shivering, confused, wondering why you feel colder than when you started. Your gear isn't broken. You made one mistake that turned all that insulation into a refrigeration system working against you. You overdressed, and overdressing in the cold can kill you faster than underdressing. Here's what happened. You walked outside, bundled up for the worst. Your body started moving, generating heat, but all those layers trapped that heat too well. You started sweating. Not dramatic visible sweat, just moisture building against your skin, soaking into your base layer quietly. Then you stopped moving, and that's when the cold found you. Wet fabric against skin is a death sentence in cold weather. Water conducts heat away from your body 25 times faster than dry air. All that sweat you generated is now a cooling system pressed directly against your skin. Your expensive layers became wet sponges, stealing your warmth. The more you bundled, the more you sweated. The more you sweated, the colder you got. This is the paradox nobody explains. In cold weather, your goal isn't maximum warmth, it's temperature regulation. You need to stay warm enough to function, but cool enough to not sweat. The moment moisture builds, you've already lost. The fix starts before you step outside. Dress for 20 degrees warmer than actual temperature if you're going to be active. Your body generates significant heat during movement. A brisk walk produces enough warmth to raise your perceived temperature by 15 to 20 degrees. Dress for stationary conditions and you'll be soaked within 30 minutes. Layers aren't about adding warmth, they're about adjustability. A zipper is a thermostat. Vents are climate control. When you feel yourself getting warm, open your jacket before you start sweating. Prevention beats damage control every time. Base layer choice matters more than outer layer price. Cotton feels comfortable at home. In the cold, cotton absorbs moisture and holds it against your skin indefinitely. It doesn't wick, it doesn't dry. Wool or synthetic base layers pull moisture away from skin and allow evaporation. They keep working even when damp. This single swap has saved more lives than any fancy jacket. Watch your head and neck. These areas dump heat fast when exposed, but trap heat quickly when covered. A hat is an on-off switch for body temperature. Too hot? Remove the hat first. Still sweating? Open your collar. Small adjustments have massive effects before you touch your main layers. The deadly moment is the transition from movement to stillness. You've been hiking, working, moving. You stop to rest. Within minutes, that moisture turns ice cold. This is when hypothermia sneaks in. Before any planned stop, adjust your layers. Add insulation before you get cold, not after. Once chilling starts, recovery takes far longer than prevention would have. Your body is constantly producing heat. In cold conditions, your only job is managing where that heat goes. Too much escapes and you freeze. Too little escapes and you sweat, then freeze anyway. The perfect setup feels slightly cool when you start moving. Not comfortable, slightly cool. All those expensive layers were never the problem. How you used them was. Cold weather clothing is a system, not a collection. When you understand the job, you stop dressing for how cold it feels right now. You start dressing for what your body is about to do. That's the difference between shivering in premium gear and staying warm in whatever you've got.